Hello my Facebook friends, it's me this morning again. I'm back out on the trail doing my little walk and my run. I'm actually doing the walk now, 5 minutes, and then I'll start running, but I don't want to run and jerk the camera too much. As you can see, it's a very dark looking day. The skies are really cloudy with the rain clouds. It looks a little misty to me, and it's cool. But nonetheless, though we don't have any sunshine right now and we don't have any brightness, it's all green, I think it's still a beautiful day. I think this helps us, to accept that there are so many different sides to life. Everything is not going to be the same, and why would we want it to be? Life would be so uneventful, boring, so hard to deal with if everything was the same all the time. So we can take a lesson from that, I believe, that we can accept all the different aspects of life. I subscribe to the idea of the opposites in life that will go together to make life something much more enriching, something much more challenging, beautiful. But that is what stretches us and helps us to grow. So my lesson for today is that we appreciate the differences that come to us in life. We appreciate the sunshine, the beauty and the warmth of the sunshine. We appreciate the cool and the pleasantness of a wonderful stroll in the morning on an avenue where the sun might not be beating down on your head. It's cool. It's damp, and you get the smells all coming from the different plants and the trees and the few flowers that are coming up in anticipation of the coming summer and the coming heat and everything. So that's my idea. That's what I think. It helps us to live a better life, live a more open, awake, and aware life. Just consider how really uninspiring life would be if everything was the same all the time. Like the 1984 novel. We're all like little robots living, going in and out of our little cubicles. Nah, it's beautiful here. It demonstrates what I believe in, what I subscribe to, the idea of the yin and the yang of life, the two opposites, the different sides of life. One day this is so, another day something is different. The great poet Khalil Gibran says in his poem The Prophet, remember, and I'm paraphrasing right here, that when sorrow is sipping at your table, joy is just around the corner. So there are going to be changes and differences in everything in life. And the great thing is that we're human beings, we're intelligent creatures, and we can learn to accept all these differences. We can learn to accept when sorrow sips with us at the table. We can learn to accept when joy dances with us in the bright sunshine and the drizzly rain. We can learn to accept and to understand the things. Once we were young, then we became mature, then we grow older, and we move on to another sphere or another place, depending on what you believe. But there are always differences and always changes, and the most important thing to me is that we embrace all of these, and we love them, and we appreciate them, and we help others to do the same. It's a beautiful thing, sharing and helping others, doing this thing, accepting and believing, and just being joyful in whatever state we find ourselves. That is what I think is one of the greatest essences of life. Remember, we're here temporarily. We're not here forever. But we have the privilege, the wonderful God-given privilege of accepting and appreciating the beauty. Just look at these trees. They're so huge and green and mighty. It speaks to the power of the source. The source, the source, the source. The God within us. We were made in this image and we have this inside of us. We cannot ever, ever divorce the God inside of us from the rest of us. We can pretend, but always deep down there it is, even if we don't accept and acknowledge it. It's a beautiful thing. So my peeps, this morning, just go with the flow. See the beauty in everything and accept the challenge that life offers you for today. Because remember, today is a brand new day. Today is a new day for you to make the most of whatever life has to offer to you. And if you think about it, if you change the way you look at things, guess what will happen? Things will look differently to you. So let's have a positive attitude today. Let's go forward, make our steps. As the Tao says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. That's Lao Tzu. Wonderful philosophy. People, I love you all. Peace, love, happiness, and great enjoyment and great appreciation for life. Thank you all. See you tomorrow.